Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I am your host, Ginny. Today, we're diving into the fabulous Milan Fashion Week, where iconic brands like Ferragamo, Tod's, and Bottega Veneta showcased their latest collections, blending heritage with innovative designs. Bottega Veneta's new creative director, Louise Trotter, made her debut, and the event celebrated craftsmanship and evolving fashion stories. Next, Hong Kong is gearing up for its National Day celebrations with a bang. Expect a flag-raising ceremony, fireworks, free public transport, discounts at over 1,000 restaurants, and special deals at attractions like Ocean Park and Madame Tussauds. It's a fantastic time to enjoy the festivities and explore the city. Lastly, the Hong Kong stock market is riding high, thanks to China's industrial profits bouncing back, with Alibaba, JD.com, and Tencent leading the gains. The Hang Seng Index increased by 1%, signaling confidence in the economy's recovery. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting financial rebound. Please continue to watch for detailed content. According to South China Morning Post, Milan Fashion Week drew to a close with an emotionally charged farewell from the legendary Giorgio Armani, whose recent passing added a layer of poignancy to the event. The week showcased a variety of collections, notably from Ferragamo and Tod's, renowned for their exquisite footwear, and Bottega Veneta, which marked its 50th anniversary of the iconic intrecciato woven leather pattern. Louise Trotter, stepping into her role as Bottega Veneta's creative director, delivered a compelling debut that celebrated craftsmanship and heritage while injecting her own feminine sensibility. Her designs featured the signature intrecciato pattern reimagined across fabrics like silk and incorporated into accessories with subtle sophistication, demonstrating her respect for the brand's legacy while adding fresh vitality. Meanwhile, Tod's creative director Matteo Tamburini explored leather as a fabric, creating lightweight yet textured leather garments and elegant dresses that draped effortlessly, reflecting a modern take on classic materials. The Ferragamo collection paid homage to the Jazz Age, drawing inspiration from a 1925 photograph of actress Lola Todd, with stylized animal prints, fringes reminiscent of flapper dresses, and bold, statement shoes, capturing the exuberance and glamour of the Roaring Twenties in a contemporary context. In Hong Kong, the upcoming National Day celebrations are set to be a vibrant spectacle, as reported by South China Morning Post. The city anticipates a record-breaking 8.8 million cross-border trips during the holiday week, fueled by a variety of festivities and promotional offers. The day will commence with a flag-raising ceremony at Golden Bauhinia Square, attended by top officials, alongside a helicopter flypast over Victoria Harbour, creating a patriotic spectacle. Public transportation is offering free rides on trams, the Star Ferry, and buses, complemented by a lucky draw for 76,000 free MTR tickets, making travel more accessible for residents and visitors alike. Over 1,000 restaurants and merchants are rolling out special discounts, including a 30% reduction at Tai Hing chain outlets and meal sets at Taste of Asia. Attractions like Ocean Park, Gongping 360, and Madame Tussauds are providing discounts or freebies, encouraging families to partake in the festivities. The city's cultural scene is also lively, with free access to museums and exhibitions such as the Hong Kong Palace Museum's A History of China in Silk, while spectacular fireworks are scheduled to light up the sky, drawing hundreds of thousands of spectators. This festive atmosphere underscores Hong Kong's blend of tradition and modernity, inviting everyone to partake in the national pride and celebratory spirit. Meanwhile, the financial landscape in Hong Kong shows signs of resilience, as detailed by South China Morning Post. Following a period of volatility, the Hang Seng Index rebounded by 1%, buoyed by optimistic data on China's industrial profits, which surged by 20.4% in August compared to the previous year. Major tech giants like Alibaba and JD.com led the charge, with Alibaba's shares climbing 3.3% and JD.com increasing by 2.7%, reflecting investor confidence in the region's economic prospects. Tencent and Meituan also experienced gains, driven by positive sentiment around consumption and technological innovation. The rally was supported by analysts' bullish outlooks on battery demand from companies like contemporary Amperex Technology, which saw its shares rise over 4%, and by the Chinese government's efforts to stabilize key industrial sectors through strategic measures aimed at controlling energy prices and fostering competitive differentiation among state-owned firms. Despite mixed performances in other Asian markets, Hong Kong's stock market demonstrated resilience and optimism, signaling a cautious but positive outlook amid ongoing economic adjustments and policy support. According to South China Morning Post, Beyoncé, a rising Chinese luxury EV startup, is on the brink of producing its first vehicle, the Grand Tourer, at the Hong Kong Science and Technology Parks in Taipei. Designed for high-speed, long-distance travel and targeting European and Middle Eastern markets, this luxury electric car aims to establish Hong Kong as a global hub for premium EV manufacturing. With a price starting around $100,000, comparable to BMW and Mercedes-Benz, Beyoncé intends to build a made in Hong Kong brand that leverages local culture, art, and technology to differentiate itself from mainland competitors. The company's prototype, GT Opus 1, features advanced AI-powered systems like real-time blood pressure monitoring and an online cloud doctor, showcasing its commitment to innovation and safety. Led by So Weiming, a former Volkswagen China executive, Beyoncé emphasizes design, branding, and technological excellence, aiming to carve out a niche in the global luxury EV market while avoiding intense mainland price competition. Hermès Winter 2025 men's collection, highlighted in South China Morning Post, exemplifies a sophisticated blend of functionality and high fashion, set against the iconic backdrop of Hong Kong's Kai Tak cruise terminal. The collection's design philosophy revolves around movement, fluidity, and adaptability, with garments featuring removable linings, expandable pockets, and a palette of muted, masculine tones like charcoal, chrome green, and bronze, punctuated by lively accents of blood orange and vanilla. The collection's silhouette balances short, modern cuts with unstructured shoulders and sharply tailored trousers, crafted from luxurious fabrics such as alpaca, cashmere, velvet, and sheepskin. Hermès craftsmanship shines through in meticulously crafted leather bags, elegant footwear, and intricate details like double-fronted jackets and crisscrossed knit patterns, all emphasizing understated luxury and technical innovation. Accessories, from leather bags to boots and loafers, reinforce the brand's commitment to combining style with function, creating a collection that is both contemporary and timeless, echoing Hermès' enduring dedication to craftsmanship and innovation. Meanwhile, South China Morning Post reports that Coach's Spring 2026 collection, unveiled at New York Fashion Week, draws inspiration from the vibrant streets of New York City, emphasizing resilience, grit, and urban elegance. The collection features a palette of whites, honey browns, and faded blacks, with accents of pastel blues and metallics, reflecting the city's dynamic energy. Fabrics range from supple leathers and worn-in denim to vintage-inspired knits and playful motifs, capturing the essence of everyday resilience and youthful spirit. The designs include sharply tailored outerwear, romantic tulle dresses, and graphic tees featuring iconic American landmarks, all styled with a sense of pared-back sophistication. Accessories such as the sleek Kisslock barrel duffel and the revamped Bleecker bucket bag highlight Coach's focus on form and function, while footwear like the Soho sneaker and thick-soled work boots complete the urban-inspired look. The immersive runway experience, set against a backdrop of New York cityscape, underscores Coach's celebration of resilience, heritage, and contemporary style, blending street grit with refined elegance in a collection that embodies the spirit of the city. According to South China Morning Post, Boucheron's latest Flesh collection is a striking tribute to the arrow motif, a symbol that has evolved through over 160 years of design history. Under Claire Choi's creative direction, the Maison distills this heritage into a collection of sleek, monochrome pieces that embody contemporary elegance and genderless appeal. The collection features 8 diamond jewelry items, including minimalist brooches, sculptural rings, a flexible bracelet, a choker, and delicate earrings, all crafted with baguette and round diamonds that emphasize contrast and structure. The campaign captures a dynamic duet of a man and woman, both drawing their bows in a silent, focused pursuit of their ambitions, reflecting a quiet confidence and a modern, purposeful spirit. These pieces, rooted in tradition yet forward-looking, symbolize a new direction for Boucheron, timeless craftsmanship expressed through precise, contemporary design that resonates with those who move with intent. The South China Morning Post also reports on a viral incident at a Hong Kong hot pot restaurant, where footage of 2 diners sneaking seafood and beef into bags sparked widespread debate. The aquatic market in Tsuen Wan Plaza clarified that the video, recorded solely for staff training to improve service and food safety, was never meant for public release. The footage shows staff questioning the diners about their actions, emphasizing health risks associated with taking raw ingredients off-site, and underscoring the restaurant's commitment to hygiene and safety. The incident ignited a social media frenzy, prompting some businesses to mimic the scene humorously or to reinforce hygiene policies. Meanwhile, the restaurant and related organizations, including the Hong Kong St. John Ambulance, condemned the behavior and reaffirmed their dedication to discipline and safety, highlighting the importance of proper handling and consumption of food in a bustling culinary scene. Nikkei Asia details the controversial case of Nathan Law, a prominent pro-democracy activist from Hong Kong, who was denied entry into Singapore despite holding a valid visa. Law, a former lawmaker and key figure in the 2014 Umbrella Movement, was detained for hours upon arrival and ultimately expelled, with no official explanation given. His detention, amid ongoing tensions between Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement and Beijing's tightening grip, underscores the political sensitivities surrounding dissidents. Law's decision to travel to Singapore, a country with an extradition treaty with Hong Kong, was considered risky, yet he believed his legal protections would prevent extradition. The incident highlights the broader geopolitical struggle, with China exerting pressure on countries to restrict dissidents and critics, while Law's case draws attention to the ongoing repression of Hong Kong's pro-democracy advocates and the complex international landscape that surrounds their exile. The South China Morning Post vividly captures Hong Kong's evolving landscape as the city aspires to become an international education hub, igniting a transformation within its battered commercial real estate market. As part of this ambitious vision, the city is witnessing a surge in investments in student accommodation, with 2.6 billion Hong Kong dollars spent this year alone, including notable conversions like the Urbanwood Hung Hom Hotel into student housing and retail spaces at Intercontinental Plaza into academic venues. This shift is not only alleviating some of the sector's struggles, marked by high vacancy rates and declining rents in office and retail segments, but also aligning real estate resources with market demands. Schools are leasing significant spaces, such as Stanford American School's 95,400 square feet in Tai Kok Sui, signaling a strategic pivot where education expansion drives leasing and investment activity. The government's efforts to attract international students through relaxed regulations and initiatives like the Study in Hong Kong campaign are accelerating conversions of hotels and office buildings into purpose-built student accommodations, addressing a projected shortfall of 120,000 beds by 2028 and promising a new wave of growth in this sector. This reallocation of real estate resources reflects a pragmatic response to economic challenges, turning underutilized assets into vital educational infrastructure that supports Hong Kong's broader aspirations. Meanwhile, the South China Morning Post offers a compelling narrative of resilience and preparedness in the face of nature's fury with Super Typhoon Ragasa's recent passage through Hong Kong and neighboring regions. Compared to the devastation wrought by Super Typhoon Mangkhut in 2018, which caused billions in damages, Ragasa's impact was significantly less severe, thanks to lessons learned and proactive government measures. Authorities had established a dedicated steering committee on extreme weather, communicated flight suspensions and school closures well in advance, and mobilized drainage services to prevent flooding, actions that minimized chaos and safeguarded lives. The storm's aftermath revealed Hong Kong's robust infrastructure and the dedication of emergency responders, who worked tirelessly to clear debris and restore normalcy swiftly. However, the storm also exposed vulnerabilities, notably the reckless behavior of some storm chasers risking their lives for sensational footage, prompting calls for stricter legislation. Experts like Lam Chiuing emphasize the importance of revisiting coastal development policies to better prepare for future extreme weather events, underscoring that while Hong Kong's preparedness was commendable, continuous vigilance and adaptation are essential in the face of climate change's rising threats. In a story of relentless determination and hope, the South China Morning Post profiles Leo Montesinos, an American-Mexican footballer whose journey epitomizes resilience and the pursuit of dreams amid adversity. After facing setbacks, including a cancelled contract with Hong Kong's BC Rangers that shattered his confidence, Montesinos found renewed purpose through perseverance and self-belief. His path took him from a university in New Jersey to Costa Rica's lower leagues, then Romania, and the Philippines, each step marked by passion and a refusal to give up. His move to Hong Kong's football club after a series of challenging experiences symbolizes a fresh start, driven by his father's influence and his own unwavering ambition. Montesinos' story underscores that success often involves overcoming doubts, adapting to new environments, and supporting oneself through sheer grit. His journey reflects a broader narrative of global mobility and the relentless pursuit of excellence, inspiring others to chase their dreams regardless of setbacks, and exemplifying the transformative power of resilience in the face of life's darkest moments. South China Morning Post highlights Hong Kong's ambitious pursuit of becoming a green maritime hub, with a particular focus on the critical role of green methanol. The city is working closely with mainland China to establish a reliable supply chain for this eco-friendly fuel, which is essential for meeting international shipping emission reduction targets. The maiden voyage of the vessel CM Hong Kong, a groundbreaking carrier capable of running on both traditional fuel and methanol, symbolizes this effort. This ship, built at a cost of $96 million and capable of transporting around 9,300 cars, demonstrates Hong Kong's commitment to sustainable shipping, especially as Europe begins to implement carbon-based import tariffs that could incentivize greener fuel use. The city is also developing green fuel storage facilities on Tsing Island, with government incentives encouraging shipowners to switch to cleaner fuels like LNG and green methanol. China Merchants Energy Shipping, a major player in this transition, has ordered a fleet of dual-fuel ships to meet international emission reduction goals, emphasizing the strategic importance of green methanol derived from biomass, which boasts a significantly lower carbon footprint than petroleum-based fuels. This comprehensive approach underscores Hong Kong's dedication to aligning its maritime industry with global sustainability standards and fostering regional cooperation to build a resilient, eco-friendly supply chain. The South China Morning Post further discusses Hong Kong's educational development, emphasizing a cautious and strategic approach to increasing non-local university students. Academic Joshua Mok Kaho advocates for a gradual expansion of international student intake, warning that a rapid influx could strain housing and social infrastructure, as seen in Australia's recent experience with overcrowded hostels and public discontent. The city's recent policy proposals aim to raise the non-local student quota from 40% to 50%, but Mok stresses the importance of prioritizing quality and social integration rather than mere numbers. He highlights the necessity of improving housing support, research facilities, and social services to attract top-tier scholars and PhD students from around the world, especially from Belt and Road countries and Africa, to diversify and elevate Hong Kong's status as an international education hub. MOC's research reveals that high rental prices and social adaptation challenges deter some prospective students, particularly those from mainland China, and underscores the importance of fostering a welcoming environment through language support and community engagement. As Hong Kong seeks to bolster its academic reputation and attract global talent, MOC advocates for a balanced, inclusive approach that emphasizes quality, stability, and social cohesion to sustain long-term growth as a premier educational destination. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.